What it is, y'all? It is your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you today with more Danmachi. Today we're going to be spamming SA with Riveria. Now, one thing you do need to know, everybody needs a stun anklet, and you do need to pay close attention to your defenses, because if you do not, you're going to hate life. Trust me on this one. We're using Galamus to increase our AoE and single target defenses. We're using Riveria to drop the strength of magic outgoing. Everyone else is pretty much just here either to debuff or to increase SA gauge charge, in one case both. So let's go ahead and do this. We're going to do Akane to drop 40%. We're going to go ahead and give the 100% SA gauge charge to both of our mainline units and Earthshaker to increase their defenses. Now, the reason I have Tione coming in late game, Tione, she's my unit that's max limit broken. So she's the most likely to survive all this. Chigusa is absolutely not. Speaking of which, we're going to spam White Crane on her basically at the end of the match. We're going to do Diamond Lance with Riv to get a little bit more damage out in her final buffs. Yosuga and Flooding Water to debuff water resistance. Now, we could do debuff water resistance and magic resistance in one turn. It's a 5% difference on the magic resistance side. And since Tione already does it, it's not really that overall important. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do Sheikah here. Let's make sure we're not losing anything. No, we're not losing anything there. And we're not really losing anything here. Now, the main reason I'm doing this is because we need to have the SA gauge charge increased. I'm sorry. SA gauge charge is already through the roof. We need to have the counter rate increased. So, White Crane, Rampage Beat, Piercing Chill, which by the way, we're going to go back and forth between Piercing Chill and SAs with Riv, and Sheikah. Now, Sheikah is a bit of a gamble move here, because we really need as many heals as possible, or we could get hit really hard and hate life. Sheikah gives us a really nice counter rate increase, which will make Haruhime do more healing. Remember, Haruhime heals on counters, so that's going to be really good. We're going to do Piercing Chill one more time. This time I'm going to do Heavenly Blow. You notice Heavenly Blow does magic resist and light resist down 25%. And once again, White Crane with Chigusa. Don't do it. Don't do it. Come on. There we go. Perfect. I'm a little worried about this stupid Minotaur, because he has a really, really, really bad habit of doubling down on one unit until they're just absolutely beaten to death. And that is no fun. Okay. Riv is debuffed, but you know what? I'm going to do this anyway. Because it's not necessarily about the damage, it's literally just about spamming SAs. So we're going to go ahead and do a double SA in turn 5, and everything else is just going to remain pretty much the same. Now, going from this point forward, we're only going to be SAing with Riv. This is the only double SA. It is worth noting, though, that number-wise, this isn't going to look great, because we're debuffed, and that's not cool. And it is a danger of doing it this way, because we do not have any way to remove debuffs or his strength and magic buffs. So we got to be pretty... I mean, we're just kind of hoping for RNG, really. There's nothing we can do to combat what he's doing. It's just... It's like, oh, is RNG going to be on our side? Probably not, for the looks of things. That was an abysmal hit. I know most people are like, but that was 600k. Nah, it was abysmal. Trust me, she can hit a mill right there. Alright, so I'm going to basically spam Yosuga as long as I can. Piercing Chill on this turn. And everything else is just going to stay the same, pretty much. Next turn, we're going to do an SA with Riv. And then turn after that, Piercing Chill. And it's just going to go back and forth and back and forth. Bam! There we go. Now, we are hoping for crits with Riv. If she doesn't crit, she hits for like half of that damage. But she should crit pretty often, so we should be good. It's just, when she doesn't crit, you just sit back and you cringe a little bit, because the numbers just look atrocious. Nice! That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about right there. Bam. Get him. Get him. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do piercing chill one more time. And you notice we're just spamming SAs. Like, we're not doing anything special or unique or really all that different. We are just spamming special attacks. That is it. Or special arts, technically. And since he is down 25% to magic and 95% to water, well, we're just basically whipping his posterior. Turn 9. What you got, girl? What you got? Bam! New phone, who this? Nice! Look at that damage. Love seeing that damage. It's such good damage. I said, she's only +3. She's not even max ascended. And she's hitting like that. So imagine what she could do on your team. I'm going to go and do Sheikah on this turn, even though I probably don't need to. Piercing chill. Go, girl! Special arts. I'm going to do Sheikah one more time because I don't think anything's really wearing out. Bam. Alright, okay, she's debuffed, so we can kind of expect those numbers to look pretty atrocious this turn. But not overly worried about it, if I'm honest. This is not the end of the world to me. Get it, girl? $600K again. Give me $600K again. Ooh. With a debuff? Nah. She did not do that with a debuff. She's such a monster. Such an absolute unit. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, turn 13. I think it's clear to say this dude is done. Hilarious. Have a nice life. I really, really, really wish that I had a little bit more in this unit. Man, I would love to see what she does at MLB. Fully ascended with a fully ascended weapon. Unfortunately, I'm just not there at the moment. But there's our S clear. Later, nerd. Oh, he's not dead. Oh, color me impressed. It's probably because the debuff. The debuff is what did it. Well, now, he's most certainly done. No? No? Dude, hanging on by a thread. Yeah, that debuff did more damage than I thought. Okay, no, there we go. That was the thing. In my previous attempt, I actually did it on turn 13 with relative ease, but that must have just been without the debuffs. Because 14 million was my best run yet. And once again, we'll go back in here and show you. This is a +3 Riv. +3 Riv. She's got all these other effects on her. She's absolutely killing it. Killing it. So, just let old girl do her job. In fact, I'm doing better now than I was even on the video I did on stream because I realized the single target Hestia wasn't there and all that stuff. So, you know, there you go. If you need a team, go have fun. Spam essays. Have at it. Now, once again, I will say the assists are pretty beastly. But remember, these two are free to play. Aina and Freya, they're both free to play. Hestia is absolutely not, nor is that Freya over there. Nor is Casino Seer for that matter. But I digress. Pretty nice team. Now, once again, the goal here was simply to spam essays. I'd say we did a pretty effective job of it. Like I said, my top score this for is 14 million. All I got to do is give Riv just a little tiny bit more. Oh, she's max ascended. There you go. I thought I only had her +3, but apparently I have her all the way up. Either way, guys, let me know what y'all thought of the video. I just thought it was something a little different, a little fun to do. with 7th Zone this time. So, like, comment, share. I'll catch you guys on the next one.